Hello you guys and welcome in. Today I'm going to show you how to do a professional manicure at home. Great manicure starts with clean table surface. Since I want the space to resemble a spa salon, I am using a white tablecloth and white towels. I have used disposable guest towels which resemble in texture something like a regular towel and a paper towel. However, if you don't have anything like that in your house, you can easily use paper towels, facial tissues, or just a regular towel as well. A rolled up hand towel can act as a pad for your hands. Regular kitchen bowl can be used as a manicure soak-off tray. I added some colorful rocks, however they started releasing some color after I added warm water with salt, so I'm gonna replace them with other types of rocks. Ideally you would use flattened round glass marbles. I'm starting to set up my sanitary maintenance area or SMA where I'm gonna put all of the tools that I'm gonna use throughout the manicure. So far there is an emery board as well as nail buffing and sanding block and a nail cleaning brush. Manicurists are supposed to bring a sterilization bag and open the tools in front of you to make sure that you know that they're clean. They usually sterilize them in either autoclave or UV sterilizer, which basically uses heat and light to kill all the bacteria. Since I don't have either of those things, I have used baking waxed paper bags and I sterilized my tools with barbicide solution, which can be purchased from Sally's Beauty and online. Barbicide solution as well as similar solutions like Glucoside are virucides, bactericides, and fungicides, which is basically what's required for use in a professional field. However, if you don't have those things on hand, you can easily use water and soap as well as alcohol. I will leave the description of all the tools I have used below. I tipped up a small bag on the right side of the table since I'm right-handed. You can also add a plastic bag for the soiled towels. I'm adding some salt to my water so that my nails can get the benefits of salt minerals, and also try to change your water as often as possible because it's much more pleasant to have warm, clean water in the bowl. I have acrylic tips and gel nail polish, so I'm soaking it off with nail polish remover. I didn't risk to use acetone-free nail polish remover because I didn't want it to take any longer than it has to, and as you can see, each finger has to soak for about 15 minutes or so until the gel nail polish becomes soft and easy to scrape off. You can take one of the foils off and check if the gel nail polish is soft enough to scrape off. However, if it's not, just leave it in for a few more minutes and check again. A lot of women have told me in the past that they don't do their own nails because they don't own a drilling machine, LED light, or nail polish colors. All of those things can be purchased pretty inexpensively, and there are a lot of semi-professional products sold in different stores. If you are already doing your own nails, that's great, and I hope that you found some tips helpful. However, if you always go to a salon to get your nails done, you honestly spend a lot of money that you could otherwise spend somewhere else. There are also times when you just simply can't get to a salon, when you have a broken acrylic nail, or when you are in a different country, or there is an important presentation the next day. Or you can simply show off your magical manicurist skills in front of your girlfriends, or have a fun time doing nails with your family. I'm using a glass jar with a lid for all of the cotton balls soaked in acetone because you don't want the fumes to spread around your house. You can also use a plastic bottle or really anything with the lid that will contain the smell. After about 15-20 minutes, my gel nail polish is finally ready to come off my nails. I'm using a spatula which you can buy in a lot of drugstores or professional stores as well. You can also use a metal cuticle pusher. A lot of the times in a salon they will just use a nail drilling machine to get rid of the gel nail polish, mostly because it's faster. I feel like it's very damaging to your natural nail and it's very rough and aggressive. So if I have the time and the energy, I would always soak off the gel nail polish first. The nail drill with a metal drill bit gets rid of the leftover nail polish. This nail drill was $10 and I purchased it in a drugstore. I really like it because it is battery operated and I don't need to plug in anything, especially if I'm abroad. A cuticle remover can help soften the cuticles much faster. Once your hand has been in a bath for about 2 to 3 minutes, you can take it out and wipe it clean with a towel and then apply cuticle oil. If you don't have special cuticle oil, you can use vitamin E oil and there are plenty of other oils that you can use. Pushing the skin down when you dry your nails with a towel can help to nip the skin easier in later stages. Cuticle oil helps to nourish and moisturize the nail plate and the skin around it. Apply a few drops of water on each finger when you push the cuticle so that you don't damage the skin. I'm wrapping up the fingernails on the left hand the same way as I did on the right hand. I repeat the same process for the left hand. First, I remove the foils, then I file my nails with a nail drill. After that, I also use a nail file. If you were to file a natural nail, you would go from side to center and you would use a 45-degree angle. When you do a saw-like motion on your nails, you actually split them and make them weaker. Repeating the same thing, cuticle remover, soaking in water, taking out, wiping with a towel, applying cuticle oil, wiping with a towel, and using cuticle nippers. Cuticle nippers are sharp, so you gotta hold them by the edges, and the best way to learn how to hold them right is to watch somebody skillful. I learned the technique from that, and you can watch how I do it as well. In cosmetology school, you just learn that you need to nip the skin in danger of being torn, which is basically just hangnails. I find shorter cuticles to be aesthetically more pleasing, so I'm gonna trim mine shorter. Next, I apply two types of lotions just because one is really moisturizing and another smells good. I mix them together and I apply them all the way to my elbow. Then I start massaging all the phalanges and I use circular movement and some pressure, and I do this all the way up to the elbow and back down. Using a nail brush and some water, I remove the excess lotion from underneath my nails, and I also use a towel to dry the excess lotion as well. I use a plastic nail stick to remove even more stuff from underneath my nails. I spray the nails with alcohol to dehydrate them and prepare them for the gel nail polish. I'm using 2-in-1 base and top coat. I have chosen darker nail polish because it's obviously easier to see any kind of mistakes, and you have to put extra effort to make it look good. It is very important that you take just a small amount of gel nail polish, because the thinner the layer, the easier it will dry, and the less leakage all over you will have. And I'm also using a special nail brush to brush off the edges with acetone, and you gotta do that before you stick your nails in the lamp so that the nail polish is still wet. The first layer of color should look almost transparent. It will be covered with a second layer, and it will be easier to work with. Seal the top of the free edge with some color as well, so that the manicure can last longer. Sometimes when you make a mistake, like if the nail polish just got all over the place, it's hard to admit, but you have to redo the whole nail, and it can be quite frustrating. However, just imagine if you were a friend or a client and somebody did a mistake on you, you wouldn't want to walk away with not so pretty manicure. So just do yourself a favor and stick with it and be patient. I always do my thumbs separately from the rest of the fingernails because it's hard to rotate them to the right angle in the lamp and on the pad. Some gel nail polishes are more runny than others, so if it happens, just make sure that you do one nail at a time and do a very careful job, because it will get all over the edge if you wait for too long. After I'm done with one hand, I spray it with alcohol, wipe it with a cotton ball, and after that I apply some cuticle oil. Using disposable products like paper towels and facial tissue can really help to keep the area clean. I use Station Spa on Alexa, and you can also use Apple Music or any other music service to make the experience more enjoyable. This is how my nails look like. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial, and please leave a like below and subscribe to my channel for future videos. Thank you so much. Till next time. Bye bye.